Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you're interested in joining any of our games, we have open slots available. Tuesday and Saturday both have open slots available. So if you're interested in joining in on some of the action and fun, be sure to let me know. But without further ado, go ahead, Miriam. Tell us what happened last session.
Last session, after a long treatment of a curse, burning all of our magic, the party was informed that the Empire has attacked Bernie's hometown of Drenna and is currently occupying it. And the party took a minute. It's like, what the fuck are we gonna do? Do we go now? Do we have to? Should we wait? After a couple sendings confirming that, yes, the town is occupied, his mom is alive, so's his wife, fiance, sorry.
We can fix that. Quick marriage.
Yeah, 2 of y'all can perform ceremonies. No problem. 3 of y'all. But yeah.
I mean, just in case something happens, that way we could say that she was married and not,
Anything else you want to add to the recap?
Yes. After gaining a little bit of help in the form of a pyromaniac wizard or sorcerer, I forget which, and a apparently outlawed former rifleman of Whitestone who has a sniper rifle. Party teleports close to Drenna near the whatever the heck that lake's called.
Like Moron?
Lake. Several of the group decides to go scouting while the rest seek to track down what is effectively the Resistance. And that's going to be the entirety of my bad French accent.
So, you all are stuck inside of this ship. This broken down vessel that has been repurposed a little bit to have this location be safeguarded. Climbing down inside, many of you are beginning to tend to the wounded in here. The ones that can easily be saved, you stick Miriam on. The ones in absolutely critical conditions, you pump a little bit of healing into them and then wait for Miriam to come over. I need a total of, I'll say, 5 first level cure wounds and 3 second level cure wounds. Lay on hands as a 5 spot counts as one of those.
All right.
What does mass cure wounds count as?
How many targets do you hit with that?
Mass cure wounds, 6 creatures.
That would count as one of the seconds, and then... Actually, no, that would just cover all the firsts. You would still need the seconds to get the people in worse conditions.
All right, I will do one of those through a staff of healing.
Hang on.
Yeah?
I'll let's see. I do have Prayer of Healing prepared. So, and that has a range of up to 6 creatures. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I can cast that at least a couple times. So, how many would that be then?
Those are D8s.
2d8 plus 5.
That would get the 2 that required second levels, and then 4 of the first level ones. So you would only need 1 more cure wounds or something.
Alright. Alright, I'll cast that then.
It's so silly. Prayer of Healing is more powerful than Mass Cure Wounds when you have time. But, and who's going to do the Cure Wounds?
I can use like 5 points of lay on hands.
All right.
Okay.
So,
I think your spell slots are more valuable right now. So just yeah.
so, Marion, I need you to do a medicine check on the wounded soldiers that are critical.
Do I have advantage with Lily?
Yes, she will help you.
Oops. Why didn't I click the 26?
26. These burn marks are unique. You can recognize the pattern that went across it. It's almost like an oil or sludge that moved inside of the pores of the skin and completely eradicated the, well, skin within that area and most of the muscle as well. For these individuals, the best solution that you can come up with is a salve, which luckily you're in an area that does have proper herbs and things like that will have to be applied to the wound, wrapped tightly, monitored, freshly washed every hour or so, and then reapply a salve. And treatment like this and staying off the leg for probably a month will allow it to mundanely heal if they can't get to a druid who can regenerate those missing tissues.
Does this appear to be the same kind of damage that the napalm that we saw on the cleric?
Lily will confirm that looks like what was happening to the cleric before they turned into a smoldering pile of ash.
Yikes.
The next critically wounded individual. Luckily, the biggest issue with them is it looks like they were harpooned through their lower abdomen. Unluckily, it's a sailor, and when you tell him your liver is not going to function and that he needs to stay away from alcohol, he begins obsessively crying. But it's something that you can bandage him up, and if he treats his liver properly and he treats this wound properly, the wound for the next couple of weeks, the liver in his body for the next year or so, he should have a full recovery in time.
Would regenerate also fix that?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's not... The other person's like, you need to regenerate or you're going to lose your limb. This guy's like, you need to regenerate or you need to avoid drinking alcohol for a year.
To a dwarf, that might as well be a death sentence.
It's not a dwarf, it's a sailor.
Sailor dwarf.
Hey, there is a fleet out here that are dwarves.
What's the difference between a dwarf and a sailor?
Sea legs. Dwarves can't see their legs. Hey! Anyways. The third individual, Mirian. You look at the wounds on their back, and luckily your family used some immediate healing magic on them, and it was pretty substantial, but the damage that is done to their physical form, they have maybe a day to make it to a druid with regenerate, or they're going to die.
Like, how much is it? Like,
Their
missing-
entire back is scorched with 0 skin, most of the muscle destroyed.
Ooh.
They have a day.
what time is it now? Like evening or something, right? Because
Yes, it's early night due to time zone changes.
Yes.
yeah, we got there at like 5, I think.
Yeah, it was early afternoon, and now at this point it is. Well, if it wasn't raining, it would be dusk.
Mm.
Right.
But it's been raining pretty nonstop.
All right. I'll look at the rest of you. I think we'll need to. Well, we can use the ghost ship to get people to safety. And also, well, it will be visible unless we travel some way further away first. But I think we should do that, and that would also be able to carry quite a bit of reinforcements back. I'm not sure what the distances on this map are.
Yeah, they're gridded, so
Yeah.
they're treating them like 5 feet.
Down here,
Oh,
Ah, okay.
60 miles per square. Look at the 40 to the 100.
we're not even making it to the next square. We're not making it anywhere. We're not getting close to Trustin Fields, let alone Zephyra. We cannot get there and back in one night at all.
I didn't say it would be in one night, but it would be faster than 2 weeks.
Right, but the minute we use the ship, we're known.
Right, so what I'm suggesting is that, well, Cecilia and the recruits here assist the casualties with getting to safety. You'll need to travel out of town for a little bit before using the ship. But it would, well, it will of course also alert them to our presence here. They will no doubt have some information that this ship is seen where we are. They already know about us. But we should focus on rescuing who we can at first. We still haven't heard from, what was her name again? The halfling woman. That was...
Freya? Ingrid.
Yeah.
The one with
Ingrid.
the gun.
Ingrid, yeah.
Ingrid Ravenholm.
Yeah. So until we do, well, we'll put this off, but if we can use that ship as effectively as possible, then it will help a lot. Meanwhile, those of us who are here will have to do a bit of guerrilla tactics, I think. Hit and run.
I sent out a scout to the Root Garden Marsh to see if the waters were open, and it would appear that our facilities out there have been destroyed by the Empire on their way in, quickly enough that we didn't have a response or warning given to all of us before they arrived within Drenna.
Right.
The location is highly damaged and the soldiers are all dead. The outpost is compromised, but it might be a local enough location that we can get to in one evening, if need be.
Yeah, that would be good. On foot. You mean?
We couldn't get there on foot, but you say your flying ship can go over the ocean, correct?
Right. Yeah, we can.
Yeah. It's 35 miles away, give or take, which your ship can absolutely do.
Okay.
If we can get there, we can reinforce that area as a staging ground. It will mean the Empire would have time to further abuse the populace. However, then we have a safe area that Miriam could set up a teleportation or grappling to teleport to. It would give me time to rest so I can use regenerate on the person who has a day left to live. They don't get it. And there might be some kind of intelligence or other stuff in that area that we might be able to use. Perhaps there are survivors in that area that can regroup.
How about this? We'll arrange some sort of attack on some of their ships and use that as a distraction for getting our ship airborne and hopefully able to slip out without being too noticed if they are distracted or focused on putting out, say, a fire on their main ship. And
As a reminder, they only had one ship remaining.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that ship then.
Keep in mind, these wounds are caused from that same black fire that we come across. So they might still have some of that on board.
They might.
We trigger that and it's gone.
Yeah. I just don't like the prospect of potentially letting that kind of fire go wild here. But Miriam, you can give up the anchor, right?
I can. So whoever uses it will have to attune to it.
Well, temporarily. But okay, Cecilia, these are your orders. You will attune to this anchor. You will take the recruits here, and if you manage to come across any other survivors or fighting able bodies, you'll bring them to this outpost. You will leave behind a small troop there to take in other survivors. Stay there until the next nightfall. Then you will start heading towards Stilben. And we will tomorrow alert Commander Dark Tower that the ship is on its way, that it has room for up to 100 soldiers. And it should be there in, well, it would be around 4 nights, give or take, hopefully.
Very good.
I have a question, Joey.
Yes.
Based off past experience, would there be any less than savory religious individuals somewhere in this area?
In Dred? Oh, absolutely. From your old days.
Can I make a check to just to see?
If someone you know is here.
Yeah, because I might not like them anymore, but I'm sure they like the Empire even less.
All right. Roll me a D100. I'm going to say 95 or higher.
Ooh.
Ooh, come on, big money. 73.
No such luck. All of these look like soldiers and civilians, dock workers, sailors. However, Fulgencio and Adundu, the two of you feel, as your backs are closer to the opening in the ship, a pickup of wind that is going against the current of the winds that are currently pushing. It's a stronger gust, and it's moving through the current winds that pushes.
I don't say anything.
And Dendu would just look towards the direction and try to get a feel if it's magical or not.
Roll me a perception check.
perception right there. Oh, that's
24.
persuasion, my bad, sorry.
The other P word. 14.
14.
You can still feel it. Now that you're looking outside, there is something in the clouds that's incredibly large. You just can't make out specifically what it is.
Oh no.
Do you have a creature that lives within the skies?
What are you talking about?
The wind is unnatural. It's not going where it should be. And there is a figure within the skies.
That is disconcerting. I'll look up to where she's pointing. Or did you point?
If you ask, they will give a general direction of where they saw it last.
Roll me a perception check, Bernie.
I hand Bernie the spyglass.
Advantage. Spyglass. Great pickup.
Yeah.
Great
20.
pickup. You look up in the sky and you do see something circling around. It seems to be heading closer towards the city. There's a ancient blue dragon up there. But you can see that it has symbols of the Arashari etched into its scales.
Yo. Did fucking Keyleth just show up as a dragon?
And you see an arc of the freezing breath weapon strike towards the city.
Oh no.
That is, I'm not sure what it exactly is. It's a blue dragon, but it seems to be affiliated with the Arashari.
That's Keyleth. That's Keyleth.
Okay,
One of you send her a message now. Tell her not to attack the city. They're using civilians as shields.
Message: do not attack city.
Message won't reach. You need sending.
Now,
It's 100 feet.
She's definitely higher than 100 feet up in the air.
I'll cast sending to Keyleth. I've never met this person.
Oh, you
but-
can see the fucking dragon. It's right
Oh, yeah.
there. Like with a
Sending-
spyglass, you look up and you see no problem.
Using hostages in city as shield. Careful / don't attack city directly.
We're in
We're
the boat.
in damaged boat mile away from city.
Is that a cuckoo clock?
Yeah.
Watch out for
there's
the
a cuckoo.
cuckoo clock
Uh,
and civilians.
And then I'll just add burn. It's the last word.
Burn. Okay.
I think we just heard your thoughts out loud.
Roll me persuasion.
I'll do session advantage on this.
Okay.
Because, yeah. 21.
Oh, we should have told her we're the ones who told whoever the fuck.
Well,
Yeah. Well, while Tal'Dorei is doing the sending, I'll help the wounded people and the recruits get back up and tell them, okay, you need to get going now. I think this is a good opportunity. They'll probably be
Is there?
focused on this dragon right now, Keyleth. Take the rowboats, go out to shore. Miriam, hand over the anchor, please.
Before I do that, are there trees on this little isle?
It's not an island. It's a sunken ship that's only half sunk.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was on top of like something.
No.
Okay. All right.
So they follow your orders. No questions asked. And a moment goes by before you get a reply, Tolsha. On the ship? The one in the water, right? I think I'm looking at it. I'm going to circle along the long way. Shit. A wild shape. Okay.
Keyleth
Do I
is on
have
her
to
way.
take out? Oh, okay. For a moment, I was thinking of plans to do how to take out a dragon.
Good plans to have. Very good plans to have.
Thankfully,
She's
yeah, go ahead.
she's coming a long way around in a wild shape, so don't shoot any game that approaches.
Ooh, you know what? We probably shouldn't have sent the wounded because she's a druid.
Well, they haven't left yet because it takes an hour to attune to that anchor, right?
The 2 that are, or the 3 that are immensely critical, you can leave them here and send everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah. And it does take an hour to attune. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, but she can attune while moving.
Yes.
So they could be like rowing the boats out and getting away from this place.
So, about 20 minutes go by. You lost track of the dragon in the skies. It moved somewhere about northwest of where you currently are. And then about another 10, 20 minutes go by, and you all see this large alligator climbing up onto the ship.
Can we keep it?
And then
I
it
think that likes me.
shakes aggressively, and you watch as a red hair, half-elven druidess appears. Now, all of you from this continent, you are more than aware of the leader of the Arashari, one of the members of the Council of Tal'Dorei, one of the protectors of the realm, Keyleth.
Would I know anything, or is this before my time?
This was after your time.
After and before.
Yes. Smack dab in that.
Actually, no, Miriam, actually, that's a good point. Do they know anything of the Ashari?
Or their prototype? If that existed.
Roll me a history check, Anandu.
Okie dokie.
The deep lore.
An 18.
That's not bad. You can recognize the symbol around her neck, though it doesn't stand out as something... Or, sorry, you recognize the headdress that she is wearing, though it was a much older woman back then, human, who adorned that headpiece and was known for attempting to gather people to safeguard this realm from interlopers of various other elemental planes across the realms. They weren't attached to any of the wars. They weren't associated with any of the gods or pantheon. They only sought to find these locations and safeguard them to stop powerful elementals from wreaking havoc through Exandria.
I'm gonna go up to her and reach out a hand and just... Thank you for coming.
Yeah, no problem. She'll take your hand and give you a forced, firm handshake, not one that seems like natural for her to perform, just she remembers she has to.
We have some wounded here. We've done what we can for most of them. We are sending... I don't know if you are familiar with... well, we have a ghost ship. We're sending the recruits here and Cecilia with them towards the... what was the name of the outpost again? Was that...
the Rock Garden Outpost. It's in the Rock Garden Marsh.
Alright. We're sending them to the Root Garden Outpost, and from there on, she will take the ship further towards Stilben, hoping to intercept some of our incoming reinforcements.
Oh my god.
How was the situation in town? Did you see anything clearly?
She seems to be watching the wounds of these 3 individuals, and the two with the burn marks and kind of dejected from the conversation already.
It's one of the Empire's new inventions. It's a fire that can't be put out with water. It has to be smothered.
Why?
I don't know.
Sorry, I haven't seen burn marks anywhere, including in Pura. You said landmarks in the city?
Did you see what the situation was in the city? Are they
I
rounding up people?
I got closer to confirm what I'm assuming one of you sent me.
Yeah.
And yeah, the soldiers they're keeping civilians with them. So thank you. I was just aiming at some of the burning piles, but they didn't go out with the frost breath.
Oh, where are our manners? Madam Tempest, we are known as the Riptides. You may have heard of us from reports of us fucking with the Bullstruckers.
What? I'm sure you guys are doing a great job.
I
disrupting.
said you may have. It's fine.
Yeah, just sorry.
Yeah, I suppose introductions are in order. This is Mirian of the Lyceum.
Formerly Goliath. Things happen.
Right.
Oh.
I am Lieutenant Bern Craigless of the Iron Oath. This is Tulshaw and Fulgencio Adendu Lily.
I have just been looking at her suspiciously the whole time, and I'm slightly giving her a stink eye.
Did I do something?
Think so?
What?
I don't say anything, I just keep looking.
Okay.
Right. Well,
That's weird.
I was wondering if you might be able to assist Cecilia in getting safely away, at least. This ship we have is very visible in the night sky. It glows in the dark.
I can yeah, I can help with that. I just these people need help. All right. Cure wounds. Let's see if that does anything.
I will save her the spell slots by informing her that their flesh and tissue have been permanently dissolved and need to be regenerated.
The Empire's really making weapons like that?
Yes.
They're lucky that someone smothered the fire, or they would be burning till they died. We literally just saw this happen.
Needless to say, they're messing with things beyond their control. They're delving into areas that should not be delved into, including the Abyss.
This is nothing new, only new to you.
Yeah, this is pretty fucking new.
Well, to be fair, from a scientific standpoint, this would be very useful for eternally burning torches.
She just gives you like a death glare when you say that.
What? We have lined them along the roads. We'll never have to worry about dark trips across the country.
Guys, let's focus on what we can do here right now.
I'm going to start repairing these people.
Okay.
Hey, I'm neutral.
All right. Cecilia, you have your orders. Be careful, and I'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Be safe.
I'll catch up to you and watch over you all after I'm done regenerating them, shoot. Regeneration.
You want me to post it in chat?
I'm
It's a
looking at it.
7th or 6th?
It's a 7.
It's a 7.
So that's gonna deplete. She only can. At level 20, Druid has 1/7?
We don't get spell increases for 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yeah, so she only do this to one of them.
The one that's gonna die in a day.
Which one is that?
The one missing their back.
Okay, yeah, I figured. I just you seem to know what you're talking about, so trust the experts. I'm an expert too.
Druid, Doctor, we have our fields.
Yeah.
Actually, druids do get 2 7th levels.
They do?
Yeah, at 20. That's you
And
get
she
the
is
second.
20.
You get the second 7th at 20.
Ah.
Okay, so she'll be able to regenerate the 2 of them, not the dude with the liver though, because so she'll be out for 2 hours or 2 minutes. So you all are how did you get here so fast?
Teleportation.
Wizard stuff.
Right, I know teleportation. I walked through a tree to get here.
Bernie's from Drenna, so made it a lot easier.
This is your home? All right. Let's get these two situated first. After that, if they're using people as shields, I can't. The moment they see me, they'll know I'm me, and they'll. There's no way I'll be able to attack them.
We have a couple scouts running reconnaissance to try and get more information about the situation before
I
we
have
do
a-
anything hasty.
I do have a question. Are there any secret entrances into the manor? Or the hall that they're keeping the people in?
I could check.
Because if we can sneak up from behind, that would be easier. And a sure way to get civilians out faster.
Faint. Make it seem like an attack is coming from one direction. They put most people on one side. We come in from behind.
Exactly.
Right. All right. Then I guess I'm gonna be another minute. You said she had to attune, right? So I got a minute. All right.
Question for Joey. From our extensive experience of looking at the military structure, we know that they're not good at getting flanked.
Yes.
How do we know how they handle loss of the chain of command? Like if we take out the head.
Oh, they are regiment. Of course, it will always be disruptive to take out the head, but they are used to the idea that everybody is expendable, and they are used to the idea that there is a chain in the chain of command, so people will step up almost immediately to fill it. It will still disrupt them, but it's not something that is a flaw to their military system.
Gotcha. Okay. Just wanted to confirm whether or not we go straight for the boss.
So,
Ooh.
guys,
Yes.
sorry, I'm communing with nature right now. It appears that
Oh, is Bernie's eyes still going? Can he see who she's talking to?
No, I haven't used that.
yeah, he hasn't
But you
crossed his
did it
eyes in a
before.
while.
Oh, okay.
So, There isn't a tunnel into the upper areas, but there is one that leads to the middle of the city. There's actually a lot of them that lead there. Sewage, though, so yeah. They have fiends with them.
Fiends.
Yeah.
Demons or devils?
I don't know. There's fiends there. And there's also that's weird. Oh, that's really weird. There's somebody with diamond skin?
Oh, that's the Admiral.
That's
What?
the Admiral, and this is going to sound crazy, but because we only found this out recently, but our half-brother.
I want to
you
roll an
really
insight
cool
check
down
on
that?
Keelan to see if he recognizes this bullshit. Because I don't want to metagame, but we know something.
Roll an insight check.
No, 18.
It's pretty good.
Against Keelit, that's great. When you say our half brother, she doesn't register that part, but she seems to have a little bit of understanding when it comes to someone with diamond skin.
You're
I've
able
seen
to
before.
shift into beasts, right?
Right, yeah. Any beast, some elementals, a few dragons, things I've seen.
Do you know any that could borrow at all to make tunnels?
I could summon some.
Anything to help? As I've
Yeah.
been instructed by Bernie, I'm not allowed to destroy this city, so
Right, yeah. No,
Less
you don't
than
destroy
that.
cities. No,
Let me just.
I'm
what
sorry,
we-
Full Hens. What did I do to you?
Oh, you're fine. Just the wolf pack is. We don't have any more room. Be more than. You can help us if you want, but we don't have any more room.
Valencio, she's part of her own group. This is a team up situation, not a recruiting drive.
Right. In any case, what we
Use the situation.
what we really should do is try to sow as much chaos among their ranks as possible, so they don't know which orders to follow, what to do. That should give us the opportunity to, if not strike at them, at least get the hostages to safety, because that's essentially what they are. And if they round up people, they're going to try and use them for something.
Right.
We need to be hasty.
Yeah. I agree. We need to be more active. I'll summon some dire badgers. See if they can't dig some tunnels for us. But they're gonna.
You might want to wait till we're back at our rendezvous spot off the water.
Right. All right. Well, I'm gonna take these 3 with me, and we're gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna make sure they're all safe. As soon as I bring them over there, reach out, keep in contact. I'm gonna be as helpful as I can be, but I can't fight for you. They will use the people as shields. I've seen it already.
How about, and I hate to say this, but you heard about what happened in Vasselheim some time ago, right?
I was there.
Oh. pixies?
What happened?
Oh, you're talking about that. No, I don't deal with Fae.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sorry. They're unpredictable, unprecedented.
Right.
Yeah.
Just
All
an
right.
idea.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go.
All right. Thanks for your help. And
Of course, yeah.
yeah.
She leaves, helping the soldiers, and as she gets to the outside exterior, she turns into a giant crocodile and will just swim through the water with the three of them on her back.
I have an idea, Bernie, but I don't like this idea I had.
Well, let's hear it anyway.
You said fiends, or Keela said fiends are there. I could attempt a planar ally and maybe aim for someone that might know Ekra.
That does not sound like someone who would be willing to help us.
If it get... It's a hard maybe.
Right. Well, let's hold off on summoning more fiends until we know what sort of fiends we're dealing with first and foremost.
True. Plan B was Fairy Godmother.
Right. Yeah.
But I can also send my familiar to look through the city to try and figure out what fiends are there.
Right. Well, let's. I think we should get back to back over to the shack on shore and wait for Ingrid and Okus. See if they have discovered anything else of note. If we're able to, well, hopefully there will still be somewhat not disorganized, but still in a bit of a chaotic situation. So if we manage to isolate groups of soldiers and take them out quickly, we can rescue the potential hostages they have or will have.
I did think of something as well. One more thing. Disguise self. Eyes. Would they dare attack eyes?
I'm not sure the regular soldiers would know who he is even.
We have the Volstrucker pin still. That's all we need.
Right, but it's not necessarily how the chain of command works, you know. These are Navy soldiers under the direct command of the Admiral.
Actually,
Sure.
that's a good question Birdie's put up. We've dealt with enough of this crap. I think we've actually asked this question before. Volstruckers in terms of ranking equivalency to the military.
Volstruckers outrank military personnel unless they are, what is it called? Not enlisted and very high ranking.
So above like majors and whatnot.
Yes, but non-enlisted. Also, their systems do not overlap either. They do not work together. If a Volstrucker shows up, typically speaking, the interaction is we do what you say, and so long as that does not go against my commanding officer, yeah.
That'd be enough to sneak us into the mansion.
It could be. But I am counting on the fact that they will most likely have set this up as a trap for me specifically, or us specifically, and they'll be counting on me to go straight after my mother, I think. And no matter how much I would want to do that, I need to also focus on defending my home.
Fair. If I can get a little rest in and we find a place inside that city, I can designate it designate as another temple to the gods and bar all fiends from getting in there. Actually, no, because Forbidden's just is planar shifting, so that's not, I can't designate creatures.
Question: Temple of the Gods, does that manifest as actual godlight, or is it more like it consecrates the ground?
It creates a temple in that area.
Right, but is it like a physical
It
glowing
counts as
temple?
consecrated ground within its direct area.
Okay. I just want to make sure you doing that doesn't immediately light up a beacon or something, because I don't know the spell.
Yeah.
I can choose.
All right. So, order of
While they're-
operations. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just while they're doing that, I'm off on my own. Look at me, I'm so cool. I can turn into creatures. And I'll do a silent image of a giant crocodile, and then a big spear comes down and stabs it, and then you see like it being leathered and tanned. And then the next image is all of our group standing together, arms on arms. We're all wearing crocodile boots, staring off, smiling into the...
Was it because she chose a crocodile? What's up with you?
Well, we're full. We have enough people. We don't need someone like that. Wolfpack, ow!
Right. Let's try to keep our allies allied if we can, and don't. There's no point in antagonizing.
Well, that was after she left, by the way. After she left, I did that.
Right. Well, she did pick up that you were staring at her rather.
Well, she's
harshly.
just kind of like full of herself, and she's nowhere as near as good as Lily or you, Burn, or Miriam or Tulsha. She does not hold a candle.
Better than all of us.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not a competition. We're all on the same side here. Okay, but Miriam.
All right, yes, you're right. We can help her out.
Yeah, and she'll help us out. But Miriam and Tulsha, you both need to rest now, or do you still have some left in you?
I only have a little.
I have my seconds, 1/3, 1/5.
I have my first 2 seconds, a fifth, and a sixth. Hey, you're a Navy man, right, Bernie? How would they react to someone stealing the captain's ship?
Well, I don't know what their orders are. They probably have specific orders in mind for that. What I still think we should do, and we'll have to do it soon before they, round up more of the people here, is to use that ship as a distraction. If we destroy it, or sink it, or draw some kind of attention to it, at least it might alleviate some of the pressure on the populace.
With a rest, I can control the weather and just start battering that ship.
Well, I mean, with the ring Lily gave me and my plate mail here, I can swim up under it and hack away at the bottom.
We also have this. Me and Lily present the prototype bomb of napalm that we could just light on the ship. Give them a little taste of their own medicine. on a what I assume low-staffed or abandoned ship while they're in the city, getting rid of all their supplies and everything. Joey's doing that thing where we're taking too long to discuss a plan.
No, you guys are doing what you're doing. I'm good.
I would prefer if we don't set fire to it. We don't know if they have lots of explosives or more of that weird flame on board. If it spreads and gets too big, it will not be able to stop it.
Actually,
How long have they been here for?
Well,
4 hours.
6 hours now, probably.
And they have over 200 men. Within that time, they could have easily removed all of their ammunition or explosive into the city. If no one matters except for one, and if one person can survive that, then it doesn't matter.
Ooh, actually, good question. Is the boat that we saw docked in the dock, or is it off the dock? Like in
It is docked on the offloading bay.
Okay, so it is.
Or the loading bay, so offloading.
It's close to the city. Okay.
Yeah.
But I am done with standing around now. We need to get moving.
All right, I'm voting for your underwater hack plan.
Right.
But
Well,
All right, that's 2 for hack and slash. Slash the tires, whatever we want to call this.
Destroy the rudder. They can't steer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Yeah, that is a good plan. If we get rid of that, they lose their chance of escape and they're more likely to surrender. They probably won't, but it's more likely.
Yeah, I will. I'm going to swim over there and start doing that. See if you can meet up with Okus and Ingrid. They've been out for a while now. And we'll meet up back at the shack where we first arrived in like 40
Hold.
minutes.
One thought. Before you do that, the ring that we got from the vampire. That's within a mile, right?
What ring are you talking about?
Oh, so that ring. Remember, you have to attune to both the ring and the
Mm-hmm.
item.
Yep, I was thinking, Miriam, since you've unattuned from the anchor, if you attune to one of the daughter rings, if Miriam or if Bernie gets in trouble, he can just teleport straight to you.
I could go with him if need be.
That as well.
Can you swim, breathe underwater?
I do not breathe.
Right. Well, that's fair enough then. But yeah, I need to do something, and I'll go up and jump in the water and start swimming underwater towards the boat.
All right. You start swimming out towards the boat. Dandu, you going with Bernie?
Yeah, they don't swim, they just go under the water sinking, being heavy and all.
And then just walk. It's not that terribly deep, so it's perfectly reasonable that you are doing this. Bernie is moving considerably faster than you, but you're able to keep up with him with some effort. Now, everyone else, are you going to go check back in with the others on the shoreline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fulgencio?
Yeah, I'll go with him.
All right. Well then, we'll start with you three. You get on the ship. Who's rowing?
I guess me and Tulsha.
Fulgencio, you get the VIP treatment then.
Yep, I will stand like George Washington on crossing the Delaware.
I thought you meant chopping down a tree. That works.
No, like they're rowing. I'm standing noble and majestically.
So, when the three of you make it over to the shoreline, you see that this little shack, there is an inaudible alarm that goes off as you cross over the threshold, and immediately one of the planks in the shack pushes outwards, and you see an eye looking at you all. Hello there. So, you all are back. It's been a couple of hours. Sorry, wrong character. It's been a couple of hours. Welcome back.
Thank you. We were just meeting and doing some reconnaissance of our own.
Well, the other two did come back. They're inside. Come on.
Then inside the shack.
Ingrid looks up at the three of you. All right, so I learned a few things. We did end up going into the city because I wanted to get a closer look at things.
I look at Zash.
Zash just looks frustrated, which you could translate means she did not go on a killing spree.
Okay, good.
She wanted to.
Gotta keep her in check.
Sure. Or let her loose, you know. She is a blade singer.
There's a time and a place, and it's coming, but not now.
Yeah. So, in the middle of the city, they have this warehouse that they've overtaken. It's called the Offerings Warehouse, or something like that. And it looks like they're storing a great deal of these barrels of sludge in them. There's about 30 barrels in there.
Does it look like this as I hold my vial of the abyssal?
No, it doesn't move. It's just a barrel of sludge.
Okay.
Does it look more like the napalm?
I haven't
Have
seen
a
that, but
prototype.
maybe. Yeah, you uncork. Yeah, it looks like, smells like that.
Barrels of that.
About 40 of them, yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Well, and they have two squads that are patrolling that street, and there appears to be roughly about 12 citizens in the street as well. It was fairly easy for the two of us to get over to, but some of you guys wear pretty hefty armor, and bugbears are kind of big, so might not be the easiest for you to get over to, but I think that's a place to be concerned about for sure. I did get my eyes on a man? Zash, can you do that little fancy minor illusion thing you do? Yes, of course. And she minor illusions this.
Does he have white gloves?
No white gloves, no. But he has this obnoxious ring on his pinky.
Noxious how?
Well, we're looking at an image of it.
Yeah, so she zooms in, and it looks like a ring made out of stone, like it was chiseled out of stone itself, but it glistens and gleams.
Does that appear to be a spell focus?
No, that is not the spell focus. That is some type of magical object that I can discern. The sparkling inside. You're a wizard, you know. The sparkling inside, it's an object. But that was the only discernible thing, and everybody else was just doing what he says. So I think that might be the leader. Who's
And
staying up at the big manor at the top.
So that's either the Volshucker or the captain.
Admiral.
Admiral.
Well, I can tell you that is an admiral's uniform.
Okay, so
So
we have a face.
yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how closely does he resemble our father?
Being humanoid, he looks closer to your father than probably anybody else you've seen.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, he's straight up human, so yeah. Well, that's what we have to report immediately. They've transformed the schoolhouse into a location to safely hold and house all of the civilians in. Nobody is currently has access to their homes. All of the homes are wide open because of that as well. Doors and windows have to be kept open at all times, and a lot of them seem to be getting burnt down slowly, one at a time, with the barrels. They're systematically destroying everything.
Why, though? Morale?
Don't know.
Rena is the easternmost port. If we were going to move troops, this would be the easiest. Outside mass teleportation.
I wonder if we could steal all those barrels from them. And by how many would fit inside that portable hole?
A lot, if not all of them.
With the things that you currently have in there, you'd probably be able to fit 15 of these large barrels in there. They're not like small kegs. They're like barrels, like oil tanker barrels, like
Okay.
big things.
Mira, does teleport let you take items with you?
Anything being worn or carried.
Yeah, I could teleport an item. I'm remembering. Let me double check how that spell works.
Opens book and looks through notes.
Yes, it says right here.
Or a target. I can take a group or a targeted object, so I can't mass teleport things. I can only teleport one thing. That's why circle exists, because anything in the circle gets teleported.
Mm-hmm.
So, if we were to say load all the barrels onto one giant pallet, could you just target the pallet and everything on it?
I could put as many. I could stack them all top in a 20-foot size building and have a teleportation circle under them and just send them somewhere. Because I can't teleport today.
Right.
But if I draw a circle, and it would have to be somewhere I know, actually. I can inform the Lyceum, hey, I'm giving you a shipment of highly dangerous ingredients that the Empire is using. They might be able to come up with a fire retardant for it.
My thought was that, or
actually, Joey, if I give the headmistress this, would she use them against Trent?
The headmistress is known for quite a few different things. She is known for her power, her prowess, her charisma, her beauty as well. Even for Goliath, she's like stunningly attractive because powerful women attract many people in this world because it's my fucking world and I say so. Anyways, listen, we all have a thing, right? Anyways, with all of that being said, she is not known for her kindness to individuals that deserve wrath.
So if I sent all these barrels, she would use them.
You can make that inference if you would like.
My thought is, could we rig it in a way so that when the barrels hit the ground, they explode? And we just either say teleport it to Hupperduke or Rexendrum or their mage college.
Oh! Well, it's funny you mention that. I actually happen to have that sigil. I've been sitting on it for about a year.
I know you have it. That's why I suggested it. How would that go if it just teleported right into the heart of their mage college and just,
Well, we actually couldn't because the defensive shield requires the sigil to go through. So even. Gee, that's a good question. I don't think we ever did this math. Joey, does the circles inside the Empire still need the sigil key for the barrier to teleport into?
If you don't want whatever's getting teleported to be utterly destroyed and turned into goo, yes.
Okay, so that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It would mean losing our access in, but that kind of morale damage.
Bernie's not here to talk us out of this.
Wait, you have Fulgencio.
Wait, okay, so from what we actually know about the Cerberus Assembly, is it actually in Rexington or is it like the Lyceum in a different plane?
Have you had an extensive conversation with Argon about this?
Argon, no, but we had Natalie for a crapload time, and we spent a lot of time. At
Oh,
the
yeah,
Lyceum.
it's not on a pseudo plane. It is in Rexington. And Zash will look at the two of you like you're crazy. Children go to school there.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
No. I am happy to kill as many soldiers as I possibly can. I will not allow you to murder children.
It was an idea.
Horrible one.
A horrible one. It's also horrible the fact that they're making child soldiers.
And when they are full-grown adults, I will murder them too. But no.
Because if we knew a way to teleport it straight into Trent's tower or wherever he probably has his lair, I would be more than happy to teleport it right there.
Okay, we keep talking about teleporting this. We can take 15 or so of these barrels. How many does that leave them access to if we wanted
15.
to sneak in and remove it?
25. There was 40.
Yeah, coach, there's 40.
Yeah.
We could send it to that giant horde of zombies we saw on the coast.
You can't teleport. Just get that.
Yes,
You're out of teleports.
We had an idea. We can. One possibility to get it all out of there is stacking it up high on top of a circle to get it somewhere else. But it has to be somewhere we know. But that's the extent of where teleport goes here.
Yeah. Because we can't set it off in the city.
Actually, if we just wanted to get rid of it, just sending it to Rexington would hit the shield and it would get destroyed.
True.
Right? As long as we don't use the key, it'll immediately get evaporated by the shield.
Yes. So it wouldn't arrive in the state that you sent it in.
So we could if we can sneak in there, I can draw a circle and we stack 40 barrels on top of each other and I send it to hit a wall somewhere. That could get rid of it.
That could. We could also use that to get rid of the blight.
We could use this though.
We could.
Hey, I don't want to.
Burn children, you say?
Listen. As much as this blight is a pain in the ass, I would rather at least keep one vial in case of emergencies, because we're going against a guy who possibly is immortal at this, for all I know.
Well, that's that's what I've been able to scout so far. I'm gonna go back out there and keep scouting to see if I can't find anything else as well. I'll be coming back here. I'll just leave a journal for you to read so I can keep going back and forth.
Ooh, keep an eye out. Apparently there are fiends in the city. We do not know demon or infernal.
Great. Yeah, sure. That doesn't complicate my plan. Cool, just don't be seen by fiends. Okay.
Hey, at least she knows now.
Yeah, thanks. Zash just shrugs. Okay. Goes.
Can Lily do another thing of invisibility on them?
She's tapped.
She's
She
tapped.
has
she's
no
tapped.
spell slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if she was.
So, anything the three of you wish to do here before we go back over to Bernie and Adendu?
Now I'll just pull out my whites just in case.
I'll start working on a map based off what information we have before starting to doze off because I need sleep. I have a point of exhaustion.
That is fair. And actually,
Wait, did we actually remove the blight from you?
no, you removed all of the blight. She just didn't get to sleep the night before.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting whether or not we had enough spells.
No, you had enough to get all of the blight out of both of them, and into 2 large bottles. But she still hasn't rest from the night before. So, actually, I forgot that I have to pee, so we're going to go on break, and when we get back, that's when we have the Adendu and Bernie scene. Burning the ships. Burning the ships? Shipwreck at Bernie's? Yeah, shipwreck at Bernie's. All right, we'll be right back. And we're back. So, where last we left off, Bernie and Adundu. The two of you are swimming through the water. Walking or swimming through the water, whichever one you prefer. As you are doing so, you realize that this ring, Bernie, is actually quite amazing. How quickly you can move and maneuver down here. It's quite nimble and freeing feeling. And as you are getting closer to the bottom of the ship, you two just look at each other.
I'll telepathically say to Adundu and just keep a watch out. And then I'll swim towards the actually, I'll activate the true seeing thing first before I get closer to the ship.
Your hit point maximum decreases.
Yep.
Looking at this ship, there's nothing strange or new about it.
All right. That's good. Then I'll swim towards the rudder and I'll just hack off the part that connects it to the steering above.
Roll me a water vehicle check utilizing wisdom to know what part is the weak point that does that.
All right.
You know where it is, but you don't know how to make it a weak and easily accessible location to yourself. Given the fact that the rudder is bigger than you,
Yeah.
it is going to take some hacking and slashing. Luckily, you do have a great axe.
A battle axe. But
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Yeah, it's a great battle axe. I also have a... Wait, do I? Let me just double check. I thought I had a crowbar, but apparently I don't. Alright, well, I'll start just, destroying the rudder then. Trying to keep it, destroying it underwater. The part of it that's underwater. There is some part of it that's sticking out.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Alright.
Then do roll a perception check since you're the lookout. Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, that was an attack roll.
Yep.
Adendu, you watch Bernie completely whiff and miss it.
But I'm not used to fighting underwater. Taking practice swings, like, okay, so that's how it moves. Okay. Another.
There we go.
Yeah, that's much better.
Uh-huh. Are you smiting?
No, but I have the improved divine smite, so that happens.
Is improved a die or a static? It's a die. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the die. Yeah.
So that'll be 10, 24, 29 points of
29.
damage?
Yep.
All
You
right.
don't happen to have siege fighter or something, do you?
No, I don't.
Go ahead and give me another attack. You busted it up pretty
Alright.
good, but it's not destroyed.
All right.
Your second attack, you sever the rudder in half now, looking at the
Alright.
component that connects into the ship, and you now know that it's going to be leaking a little bit down here, which,
Nice. In that case, I'll start swimming over towards the prow of the ship, underneath on the front side, sort of, and I'll try to think about where underneath the on the inside of the ship, where I am, trying to figure out where would be a structural weak point, sort of. If there is a place where one of the planks that have been used in the creation of the ship sort of, meets another plank.
All right, give me another water vehicle wisdom.
26.
Well, you find a spot on the ship that looks like it was recently repaired. You can see glue sticking out on the edges of it that's dried over on your side. So apparently the ship has taken damage in the past and, well, recently had to get patched up. But given the fact that the glue is right there, this plank in particular, if you break it open, there's going to be some pretty big flooding.
Alright. Then I'm going to start doing that then. I'll hack into it once first and try and get a chunk of it so that I can more easily try and break off the rest.
Alright, go for it. Overhead.
No. All right.
You gotta jump and swing.
Okay. Next one is doing the exact same as the previous one. Hoping it'll... Oh.
That's enough to puncture into it and you rip it back out. There's a good groove that's opened now.
All right.
Adendu. While he's doing this, you can hear on the ship the sounds of footsteps running.
Am I able to attempt to puncture where the closest footstep was?
Oh, you hear them running across the bow. You could follow along it if you wish.
Yes. Staring upwards, listening intently.
All right.
Before signaling to Bernie, commotion.
Alright, I'll swim back towards... I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, Bernie, you finally have somebody in the party who understands, war signaling. None of your siblings ever wanted to learn.
They're throwing gang signs!
Is this port or starboard?
We got two different sets. We got GSL and MSL.
So, it sounds like the individual ran over to the rudder after the second attack and now is running across the bow of the ship trying to find where that recent strike was.
Could I attempt to make a puncture directly underneath the boat where there isn't a lot of water, where the air sits?
You want to make a punch?
A puncture with my hammer.
Oh, you want to break open the side of... Yeah, I mean, give me an attack roll.
Okie dokie.
That is not enough to actually hit the ship.
I'll swim over and try and I'll put out one of the pythons that I have for climbing.
Uh-huh.
And
Just hold it up there.
stick that into the wood and just. Yeah.
All right.
Now.
Now you're being helped by Bernie. Now I'll go for it. 27.
Hey, there you go.
Swing and crash the Python all the way into the ship, leaving a nice little indent of the rectangular shape of your warhammer.
Alright. I'm gonna start swimming back towards the shack where the others are probably talking right now.
Alrighty.
And I'll help Undadu by dragging him along with my swim speed now.
Yeah, you're a lot faster.
Yeah.
So, the two of you over to the shack. Tosha, you're starting to wind down, and how does Miriam and Tosha and Fulgencio and Lily feel about cigarette smoke?
Doesn't care because it's technically a poison.
True.
Does not care for it in the slightest, but is not bothered by it because he's lived around embalming fluid, Lily's explosions, and blood and decay. But he doesn't like cigarettes. But he knows what he's not bothered by it.
Okay.
Lily can't smell things anymore.
Oh, nice. Smoking hot. God damn it, you all share the same brain cell. Anyways.
That's why you love us.
Or it's the payment. I mean, either or.
He's forced to put up with us.
Anyways. Guys. You all hear wet footsteps slop onto the beach. And when you look out of that little groove in the shack, you see Adendu and Bernie just dripping wet with the brackish water and mud from it coming towards you.
Can you prestidigitate that, Miriam, so they don't leave footprints leading up to the shack?
It's pouring rain outside there. I mean, mud. Yeah, mud.
It's raining mud.
Hallelujah.
It's good. I'm always up for a bit of a late night swim. Thanks for the ring, Lily. This is great.
Yeah, it's too bad you never get me anything, huh?
Well, you see, he already gave his ring to his fiancée.
Oh, you know what I meant. I don't get any nice gifts from Bernie, but I give all the stuff to him.
I mean, he gave you that nice new body.
He broke my old one.
I didn't. Technically, it was the old
Don't even.
that place. Let's not go. Why do you always have to make it like some passive-aggressive thing?
Because it's funnier that way.
So it's not right now. Wait, did you learn anything?
They have 40 barrels of napalm.
In the middle of the city.
That's bad.
And they're burning down houses one by one.
That's also very bad.
Yeah, we already knew they weren't here to. Well, it's logic, really. The Empire's not intending to conquer this place, so the only other thing is destroy.
Yeah, they're here to make an example, I think.
Most people are in the schoolhouse.
Okay.
Which honestly,
what's the location of their troops or forces? Are they walking around in big patrols, or are they gathered together in larger contingents?
Larger groups. Squads.
How big?
Full squads, 12, 15.
Okay. And are they bringing civilians with them as they're... Are they...
From what I've heard, yeah.
Okay. Well, we put some holes in the bottom of the ship. They may have noticed, so they'll probably be knowing that something is amiss. But we'll need to get over to wherever they're having those barrels then. And at the same time, if we can rescue the hostages in the schoolhouse, that would be great. Okay, so you're very fast, right?
The fastest, yes.
And you're good at pulling or carrying heavy things.
I am.
So, if we take control, or at least temporarily, take control of this warehouse with the barrels, you could be able to get those away. Maybe just throw them into the water even.
I will not pollute the water. My mother would have my tongue if I did.
We actually had a thought on that, Bernie.
Right?
Since there's so many of them and we want to get this done as fast as possible, we estimate we could fit a handful of them in the portable hole just to deal with them later. And if we were to... And I still have a 5th level spell slot left today. We could magic circle them and throw them right into the Imperial barrier. Have them be eradicated.
Well, yeah, but if we can, at least we could use the portable hole to bring them quickly out of the city. Then you empty the contents of the hole somewhere, maybe in the shack over here, or somewhere else that is more suited. And then we go back and take the rest. But we'll need to, let's see, we are 6, 7, 8, 10 people? It's the
These are full oil drums. Normal people aren't lifting these.
No. But there's the 6 of us, there's Zast and Okus, and there's Ingrid and what was your name again?
Bulberry?
No, Eric.
Eric? Yeah.
Right.
Eric.
We can split into 2 groups, I think.
Hey, Lily, can you do the math on what would happen if all of those barrels were to ignite in one place? How big an explosion that would be?
Oh yeah, I mean I already did the math, and I am gonna roll now. But yeah, Lily would have thought like, huh, how big can I make that explosion in her head? So what would I roll for that, Joey?
This is going to be considered a tinkerer's check utilizing intelligence.
Ooh, cool.
$28. Huh. You think, given that amount of barrels, and with the components you have on you, it's not really a question as to how big of an explosion, because you could definitely level a block of this town with an explosion based off of what you have with you. But if you were given access to free reign, you would be able to just drop those vats of oil across anything you want. The thing about it is, as soon as you ignite the oil, it is napalm. It will not come off unless it's smothered. But
so
you could easily level a block.
So I have a suggestion. These are barrels of oil. We could pour some of this oil in strategic places. We set up a distraction, and when the Empire soldiers come knocking, we rescue the civilians with them and then light them ablaze. It's kind of dark and really bad, but they started it.
The reason I ask you that, Lily, is we know all the civilians are now in the schoolhouse except for some around that warehouse. If we were to get the civilians out of the warehouse, I wanted to know what kind of damage we'd look at if we just decided to, blow it all up at once.
Yep.
Not the schoolhouse, the warehouse.
Let's
Because-
go with the option that is least likely to set the whole town ablaze.
Sneak in, take 14 for ourselves, and teleport the rest to be destroyed.
That is the safest option.
We do a sudden strike on the warehouse while we draw their attention there. Zast, Okus, Eric, and Ingrid, if you are able to take out the other soldiers that are at the schoolhouse, people should hopefully be able to run to safety themselves, and you focus on escorting them while we draw the brunt of their forces. Does
I
that
do.
sound good with everyone?
It does.
Yes.
We should let Keyleth know to meet the civilians when she's done.
I mean, personally, I would feel much better off if I was able to blow up some of these soldiers, but sure, I'll save school children.
Yeah,
Bernie, how do
I-
you feel about smoke?
About smoke.
Cigarette smoke. He's been blowing it in everybody's face this entire time. Think like a very rude Frenchman.
Lily has been inhaling any smoke she can. Not that it does anything, but
I find it a little bit rude, but I'm not in the state of mind right now to focus on that.
so just
Right. Well, sorry, Lou. Just Eric, you're free to go off on your own and try to kill as many Zemnian soldiers as you want.
Mhm.
So long as you don't harm civilians and don't burn down the city in doing so.
Very well. That sounds much better to me.
and if I were to make just kind of voice here, if we do make a large distraction, we've already gotten the intel and we've seen it for ourselves. These soldiers are taking civilians with them. They'll probably go and get more, so that means, like, they'll be coming to take some more hostages, which means they're easy pickings for anyone who wants to take care of them.
The population of Drina, anyways.
14,000? Bernie?
It's about 14,000.
So that many
I'm-
people.
I'm hoping that our attack will draw their focus.
It'll draw their focus, but if they've got a smart commander, then he's going to use every advantage he has,
Of course.
which means that he would probably bring civilians with him to make sure that his warehouse full of explosives don't explode, or else risk their end.
Yeah. But there are only so many potential outcomes we can account for. We have to do something now, and we can't stand around forever trying to potentially come up with the perfect solution. That will always end up being too late anyway.
I know we need to do something now, Bernie, but I'm tapped spell-wise.
I know.
Some of us need 8 hours. That gives us a bit more time for reconnaissance to get us a better picture of what we're doing and for keyless badgers to dig a tunnel into the middle of the city.
So we can sneak warehouse and not draw attention to make sure they don't have explosives for the next day, and then deal with the actual on our terms.
They're already going house to house and burning the city down.
And
I
that takes time.
cannot allow that.
I'm with you, Bernie, if you want to go.
Thank you.
Bernie,
We have to act now. I would very much like it if we could do that, and if you feel like you really need to take that rest, sure. I understand, and it would certainly be very good if all of us could be at full strength.
We can't.
But in 8 hours, we don't know how much of the city will be left to save.
Based off of the rate they're burning buildings, from what the one scouting report said, how long would it take for them to burn down the entire city?
If they continue to move us as it was reported, give me a survival check.
And by the way, Bernie, I think you should just be ready for the fact that, yes, we're going to save the civilians. They're not expendable, but the city can always be rebuilt.
Chicago and San Francisco burned in like a night or two.
Within a couple of days, they would have everything burned down because they are doing it systematically. What you don't understand at first, Tosha, is why are they slowly burning one or two at a time? And then you realize they're checking every single house for people that are defying them.
So, based off the rate of burning, it's going to take them a couple days to burn the entire city to the ground. And that is because they're going house to house checking for people who are defying them. So, yes, part of the city will be damaged if we take a rest burning, but not the whole. The whole thing won't be burnt down in one night. If
It's
we
not
can,
just the buildings, it's the people. We have to act now.
the people are a bargaining chip, Bernie. They're counting on that to ensure that a mass force doesn't
I'm
just
going to
immediately
turn
assault
around
them.
and walk away.
I will
heading
follow
towards
Bernie.
the city. I'm not standing around talking anymore.
I follow Bernie.
I love how just earlier today I was arguing that, and now he's arguing it, and it's like, man, this is nuts. Well, I better go with and make sure he doesn't get killed.
If I look to Marion, we can't just let him do this alone.
No, you.
Scheiße. The only Zemnian I learned how to cuss.
Hey.
All right. I look to the rest. I look to the four NPCs. We're going with his plan. You get the civilians, as many people out of there as possible. And I snap my fingers and my whites follow me while I walk towards Bernie.
Well, Adendi, ready for a fight?
Always.
Then let's do this, and let's hope none of us die.
All right.
If we do, I'm haunting that tiefling ass through every realm of existence.
So,
And he'll be able to see it the entire time.
That's the point.
I believe that is what pirates call taunted booty.
Bernie, it's time for the second check. As you are walking towards the city, looking at your home, seeing the darkened, radicalized state that it is left in, from a distance, it was shocking. Up close, though, the smell of this death filling the air, the stench of all of the homes burning and being destroyed. Not just that, but the soldiers, your comrades, lying in the streets dead. Majority of them with burn marks and puncture wounds, which you unfortunately have to be thankful that they were murdered before they burned to death. as you are moving through and you get this feeling enveloping you, you still have your true sight going. And you see a siphon. Wisps from these bodies, these soldiers, moving out of them slowly. And they're all heading westwards and up towards that manor. This is your second wisdom save, Bernie. $17. You see this happening, filtering. And you just know that the Zemnians are doing something with these dead. And you didn't think you could grow more frustrated given the circumstance. But now, Bernie, your ability to maintain your anger, if it was a thread, would be a very thin one. They're not just killing your people and murdering them and using abhorrent contraptions to burn them. They're also damaging their souls.
Those of you who are like following somewhat closely behind Bernie can see that he's growing more and more tense with every second as he's looking around in the sky, in the
Picking
air
up,
around him.
picking up on Bernie's even more change in demeanor. I'll pull out my crossbow and say, "Let's make some friends." And I'm walking with Bernie, and I'm going to keep my eye out for any movement of any other person. Obviously not with our group, but like...
Yeah. So, everybody. You can see this demeanor of Bernie shifting. And you hear a cracking sound. Bernie, you feel a pressure on your forehead. Fulgencio, since you're up in the front next to him, you look over and you see his horns that have been cut off. The stubs that remain are cracking open right now.
Yeah, Burn. You might want to touch this. And I point to imaginary horns on me. And then I point to him.
Do I feel anything different?
Yeah, they're starting to spread and crack open, and inside of the crack you can feel a sharper horn.
I don't know and I don't care. They're drawing the souls of the dead. I'll
Right.
say.
That's
You hear him starting to choke up a little bit, and he's not looking back at any of you. He's just heading towards the city.
It's not good. But we need to move quietly, Bernie, if we're getting closer.
Joey, with that statement that they're using souls, given what I know about Trent and his and imperial machinations, can I hazard a guess of what they would need this many people to do?
With this many souls, they could do almost anything.
Marion, the leaves, they just need someone who's died recently, right?
The life bloom leaves?
Yes.
All we know is if they're planted by something that doesn't have a soul in the vicinity of a body, they can get reincarnated. That is the extent of our knowledge of how that happened.
So, everybody, at this point, moving into the city, you're starting to hear the sounds of marching and soldiers. I need stealth checks from everyone.
Got it.
I'm gonna use lore keeper, and I have proficiency with stealth now.
Let's go.
I forgot about that.
Ah.
It's still dog shit. But guess what? My skeletons have my whites have a +4 to stealth.
All right, roll for your whites.
30.
Bring up that average.
15 plus 6
We're gonna
plus
need it.
5 plus 10 plus 11 plus 30
I'm just rolling for advantage to get both of them out of the way at the same time.
plus 7 plus 17. That's 8.
Yep. Taking the white cloth off from around my waist, and I'm going to get ready to put it on.
So the group average comes out to 13.
Oh boy.
30 health, but that was
Yeah, we did not roll well.
Yeah, it was dog shit.
Yeah, there's 3 people with heavy armor.
so
We've never been a stealthy group.
Well,
No,
I
we
mean, yeah.
But we used to have the ability to get stealthy.
Or at least,
Yeah,
you know, help mitigate it.
Even with that, too.
Oh wait, we all have cloaks.
They're the just cover our appearance.
Right. But that would help with like passive perception, right?
for concealing your appearance, yeah, but it does nothing except to conceal your appearance. It doesn't give you advantage or anything. It just
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm trying.
No, you're good. It's unfortunate. As you all get around one of the corners, you see that there's a citizen currently hobbled on the ground, Bernie. A young man, maybe 18, 19 years of age, and he seems to be coughing and has newly formed blisters on his hand. And when you see that, you stop crouching and moving slowly. You stand up, and for a moment the anger gets the better of you. Lily, you noticing this, reach out towards Bernie to try to help, but in doing so, the two of you create a lot of noise. And from within the street, two large squads hear your group approaching. I would like you all to please roll me initiative.
Can we change the? Well, I was gonna say change the marching order. I don't know. For
The marching order was where you all began to follow Bernie. Fulgencio was right away. You and Nadendu were next, and then Tosha and Miriam were super hesitant.
Wait, how did I get? That doesn't make sense.
What?
Oh, my initiative should not have been at.
Advantage?
Yeah, I clicked the disadvantage. I hit initiative, and then it still.
Oh, well, just change it back down to the other one.
Oh, I was stolen from a nat 20.
Boo.
Oh, it does my. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because that initiative gave me the nat 20, not the first roll, anyways.
Well, they're slow at least. Who would have thought that a group of soldiers wearing large shields would be slow?
I don't like those giant icons I'm seeing off the corner of my vision.
What, these things?
Yes.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Did everybody roll initiative?
Yeah.
Actually, let me double check something because
7.
I just want to make sure create undead doesn't change the initiative thing for the whites.
Please do, yeah.
I just tried to hover over the tokens like a video game to examine them.
Okay, no, it
Or
doesn't.
are you
change.
trying to see
It
the
functions.
citizens? So this is young man that looks very decrepit right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. This is typical apple farmer who's getting beat up by soldiers. Right.
What is with these soldiers and apple people?
Fuck them up.
An apple a day keeps his enemy away.
This is one of the other people that they are using as a human shield. Well, dwarven shield, but you know.
Oh,
And this is what their phalanx looks like.
guys, Tolsha, Adendu, Lily, and Bernie, add a D8 to your initiative because I gave you Gift of Alacrity.
You
That's
did do
right.
that. Yeah. Roll and then readjust.
Sorry, I only have 4 first level spells.
Hey,
And you didn't give it to me.
I didn't give it to myself either.
No.
the 2 he trusted the most. All right. Once all 4 of you have it updated, let me know and I'll reorder.
I am updated.
Lily updated.
I am updated.
And you said it was raining earlier, right? So is it like thunderstorming and all that, or is it just?
I wouldn't call it a thunderstorm. It's just heavy rain with thunder in the background.
Okay.
It's atmospheric.
So, okay. I was just asking for a particular reason that'll come up in the combat.
If you need a storm with lightning, you have one. But did you adjust your initiative, Lily?
Yes.
Bernie?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well then, Tolsha, your group was doing so well, and then you honestly can't blame your brother, I think, for his feelings given the environment. But you see the soldiers turning around, raising their shields and halberds. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. You know what? From what Adenda's been saying, is they've been wanting to mess something up for a while. So
Oh, that person's
gonna-
supposed to be there. My bad. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast haste on Adendu. Adendu.
Did you?
AIDS, the maximum HP I got is still going, right? Trying to remember how long aid lasts.
8 hours.
Okay, so it's still going.
Yeah. Alrighty, so Adendu, you feel your blood begin pumping and soaring and become invigorated very quickly. Or, I guess, Tolsha, you would feel as you attempt to invigorate Adendu's blood, you have to focus on something deeper than blood in
The
order to
bone.
invigorate. Yep. Since you didn't know that yet. Anyways,
Gotta focus on the calcium.
anything else, Tolsha? Or are you standing right there?
I'll click the wing boots and can I like fly up just enough to kind of like peek my head over the roof to see what, see exactly what's happening on either side.
Sure, I'll move you over here.
Okay, I will say to them, squad left, squad right,
All right.
as I fly back down. There's a large group to the left and a large group to the right.
Adendu.
They will look to Bonnie and see if they want them to go out first.
What does the
Do what you
expression...
must.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to say, what does the expression on your face tell?
Kill them all.
Oh.
Soldiers. Soldiers.
Soldiers, you sure?
We can just earthquake this shit and we're done.
Honest, we can bring back those that died. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Mass resurrection. That spell's no longer in the game, y'all. Anyways, Adendu, you see your answer.
Then they will go off and go around the corner with their great hammer and goes
No.
to swing for
One
the
moment.
soldiers.
One moment. As you were dashing over towards the soldiers, and you get within their ranks, they call out something in a foreign language that you don't recognize, Adendu. Everybody here that speaks Zemnian, however, you hear, "Set no stance! Strike!" And they get an attack of opportunity for you walking within 5 feet of them.
Oh, reverse sentinel.
27 to hit.
Yes.
All right, you will suffer 27 points of slashing damage as multiple halberds immediately slam into formation and strike out towards you, stopping your movement and reducing the rest of your remaining movement down to 0.
Okay. Am I still able to hit them while they are there?
Yes, they just get to do their thing in reaction to you coming in.
Okie dokie. Then the first thing I'm going to do is just use the warhammer,
Okay,
two-handed.
go for it.
Ugh.
11 misses. You go to strike, and they raise up their shields, and it clacks against it. These soldiers are using a phalanx formation as they fight. They are utilizing their own strengths and shields to create a tougher exterior for you to penetrate through.
Okay. With that, they will just get ready then, and that'll be their turn.
Lily.
Wait, you have an extra attack because you're hasted.
Oh yeah, haste action.
Right.
Give 'em that
okay.
big
then
bunk.
They will swing again then.
14 misses.
Lucky rolls.
Yeah. I hope that's not how all of this will go. Anyways, Lily.
Yeah, sorry, I had me myself muted because my parents are loud.
Fair.
Yeah, so I literally can't see shit right now.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my.
Wait, Lily, you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah,
Why can't? Oh, you couldn't see because of your line of sight. Okay, I
yeah,
thought.
line of sight and all that.
Yeah.
You brought my name in there.
All right, that was 40 feet of my movement. That's like all I got in terms of movement.
Mhm.
Yeah, Lily will. Yeah, that's right. I have no spells. That's right. Bonus action, because I am in Guardian mode, to do the Guardian Shield thing, get those temporary hit points, because I'm gonna fucking need them now. How much do I get again? Defensive field, bonus action equal to my level in the class, so that's good. Still a good chunk of temporary hit points. And fuck, I guess hold. Take the dodge action.
All right, dodge action.
Yeah, just basically she's like more or less fortifying herself for more or less towards those northern soldiers. Like, oh hey, here's a target, you assholes.
Gotcha. Mirian, you're up.
Okay.
Damn, dead last. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to Lily. Gonna leave the northern soldiers to Bernie. And I'm going to, for my action, cast Chill Touch on the soldiers to the south that Adendu is fighting.
Alrighty, so fun little mechanic since we are using swarms for all of you to experience. Swarms have different resistances based off of what their fighting styles are. This swarm in particular has resistance to damage from single target spells.
Mother.
So, 28 does hit
Okay.
though.
Right.
Just one guy's getting really fucked up.
Yeah, the one guy in the front, you just. All right, so that'll
so-
be 7 necrotic.
Yeah, 7 necrotic and but chill touch thing of it can't regenerate itself.
Yup.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to command one of my whites to come up next to me and the other to support Bernie. So
Okay.
they have 30 feet of movement. About here's as far as that one can go. And I guess technically that last one's waiting for Bernie. Or he'll move up to Bernie. So he'll know, so he'll have more better movement.
Okay. Bernie.
Yeah. I'll raise my axe and as I run past this boy here, I'll just say, run away, get to safety. Take the southeast gate. Let's see. Oh, there. Okay, so that's. Then I'll run. Well, as I'm. Well, here, so I'll do a. I'll cast Hammer of the Gods on this group down there.
Uh-huh.
They get a dexterity save. It's 13 radiant damage.
A deck save?
Yeah.
Plus
D8.
1. Ooh, actually, are these the Shield Master? No, this is not the Shield Master unit. Okay.
Alright, so they get knocked prone.
They are still resistant to the damage because it says a creature, right? Not an area of effect.
No, this is an area effect.
Oh,
So it's
fuck
a
yeah, they're
10
not resistant.
10-foot radius.
Perfect. So they take the 20, and the entire shield soldier squad drops to the ground as the hammer of God strikes upon them.
Like bowling.
And then I'll rush over to the others here
That's actually
using a bonus action, divine child
Well,
divinity. I mean,
when you move up to them, they will do the same command to give their attack of opportunity.
sure.
19 misses.
Yep.
Holy shit, they missed. Go ahead.
And where's the thing? Where is it? I'll champion challenge. Yeah. So wisdom save for those guys.
Is your challenge different now that this is your home?
Well, I'm not actually saying anything. I'm just staring all of them down. Just don't you dare try and run away from me.
Got you.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
was imagining you like bang your shield and just like come at me.
Yeah.
They are challenged by Bernie.
Yeah, he's just like, come at me, bro.
Full
You-
head.
you should-
And that's
Go
my turn.
Full head seal.
All right. Got my costume on now because I had started putting it on before initiative. So now I've got my little white sheet with the 2 eyes cut out, kind of like a kid's ghost costume. And take steady aim with my friend maker that I have out, and I'm gonna aim towards that group there. And here we go.
You're steady aiming the bottom or top? Sorry.
The group, the like the middle of the group, like into the group, like these people.
Yeah, the top. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, top, bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean top and bottom? I'm gonna go for the body, for the middle.
Just nothing but headshots. That's wrong character.
Right, right. I know, it's kind of like Theo just, or Bernie and the little boy versus what Theo did. Okay, so here we go. Friend maker. Why didn't you go?
It's thinking.
Is it thinking? It's not doing anything.
I think it's
All right.
thinking. Try again.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the sheet and open it up again and see if.
Roll 20 has been laggy today.
Question, Joey, do any of the civilians recognize Bernie?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Bernie's not famous in Drina or anything.
No.
Yeah, but
but you're
keeping in a town of
known.
humans.
Yeah,
You're not the paladin.
You're not famous. Your brother
They
is
would know your
infamous, and
mother.
you look just like him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
They would
There's
know
like,
your
oh,
mother.
yeah, they're saying, "Oh my gosh, Kurt's come to save us."
What the hell? What's Kurt? God damn it, Kurt! Really? It's just
Whereas we're doomed.
now.
Why is my sheet all like it's not letting me click in?
Try refreshing roll 20. Now you are wearing the Iron Oaths regalia, so they know you are Iron Oath.
Yeah.
And this town, they fucking love their sailors. That's 90% of their income. A lot of bars.
Yup.
Let's try this one more time. Boom. 28.
$28 absolutely shoots right between their shields and stabs one of them. Roll your damage. Alrighty, so that'll be 39.
Yep. Unless I hold on. Yep, I think it's 39.
Alrighty. All done?
And yeah, I am done.
Now it is the soldiers' turn. This group down here is going to... Ooh. They're going to use their first action to halberd. Swing! 28 on you, Adandu?
Hits.
27 slashing damage. They will use their second attack to attempt a shove with their shields. I need you to give me a...
They're prone.
Oh. They stand up from prone. No, the ones down below were prone. They stand up from being prone. That spell doesn't keep them prone, right?
No.
All right, so they stand up from being prone.
Yeah, just thought I'd.
Yeah. They stand up first.
Yeah.
And then they swing at you, and then they will replace their second attack with a shield rush against you. I need you to give me a strength saving throw DC 18.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh.
20.
You notice quickly enough that as they slam into you with their shields, that portion of it is applicable, but also a ruse. They take the halberds down below and attempt to trip you, pulling backwards, trying to knock you onto your ass. You manage to leap over that and slam back into the shields strongly enough to not be, well, left vulnerable on the ground. Which now they can't use their bonus action anymore. So, this group is going to attempt to do something similar to you, Bernie. Swing, 24 to hit.
Misses.
Alright, second attack. 29 to hit.
That hits.
27 slashing damage.
Alright.
And now they actually hooked you. Good. Tolsha, your go.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 on the roof with flying up there real quick. Guiding bolt on the southern ones.
Alrighty, go for it.
Wait, is it guiding bolt or... Yeah, it's guiding bolt. It's been so long since I've actually used guiding bolt.
That's the one that gives advantage on the next attack. Yep.
Yes.
Go for it. Gotta hit him, though. High AC.
I think that was a critical.
I think you hit them.
Yep.
They are resistant to the damage still, unfortunately.
Still, though.
I do
Yeah.
think that with a single target, it's just always that one guy. That one guy just fuck that guy.
They decided to put him in front for a reason.
Why?
So that is
So
18,
37.
18 to 38 because it gets an additional point because it's the spell. Additional point necrotic.
divided by 2 is 19 points of damage on them. Nice little chunk on that. And you still have advantage, or somebody has advantage on their next attack against this group down here. Okay.
And
What's
then
your color? Green.
bonus action healing word on Adedu. For 8 points of healing, max.
Hey, let's go. Healing words. Words and shit. All done?
Nice.
Yep.
I done do.
Feeling the rush of battle in itself, they're going to upcast Spirit Guardian to a full slot.
Careful, this is a marathon, not a sprint.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
So, show the spell description. I believe it is when they enter it and at the start of each of their turns, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Designate. Who are you designating unaffected by it?
It's going to be civilians that Bonnie told me about. So anyone who's not wearing their armor that I was told about.
And that you see in front of you.
So, yes, it is when they enter in and at the start of their turn. So, the start of their turn coming up is when all of that damage goes through. They have to make a wisdom save.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Still have one more action because of the haste.
Yeah.
And I will.
Ooh, wait. This is the first time you're casting Spirit Guardians in our game. Describe what that looks like. What are your guardians within the aura?
Well, the Guardians in itself is more singular as it would be of themselves, of what they were once was, coming out as their Reaper-esque look. So shrouded in darkness, but with a sound of a Kambala playing tune.
Ooh, nice. All right. Now that's the end of your turn. Lily,
Second
you
action?
Oh, sorry. Yes, second action.
Second action, they will use their Warhammer once again and attempt to just bash at the shields.
Go for it.
27.
That will
Give
hit.
advantage.
Oh yeah. Yes. Let's see if you crit.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
What do I do? Sorry.
Roll one more time. Tulsha did Guiding Light, which gives the next attack against them advantage.
Okie dokie. A 16.
27 hits. 12 necrotic on that. Ooh. So
Fine,
that's
watch.
17 onto them. All done?
Yes, all done.
Mirian.
You're muted.
Miriam, you muted.
First off, bonus action, I'll have the second white help Adendu, so now both halves are gained 1. And I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on the one Adendu's fighting.
Go for it.
I'm saving my spells for a problem.
17 misses. As you throw out your spell, one of them, realizing you've been targeting the same unlucky motherfucker in that pit the whole time, moves a shield into position to block.
Gotcha. Okay, so this guy 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we'll deal with this one first. He'll do his multi-attack. So that is 1.
Oh, your undead walked up to the soldier?
Yeah.
They will use their reaction halberd.
Okay.
16?
Yes, that does hit.
All right, 27 slashing damage.
Did they already use their reaction?
That was last round.
Okay.
27 slashing damage. Are these magical or silvered weapons?
Neither.
He has resistance.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Right.
So 27 divided by 2 is
13, 14.
14. Okay.
14.
14. Don't say that.
No,
Don't say that.
no, no, no.
Nope.
Sorry,
Oh,
get that off
oh
my
goodness.
screen.
Oh.
I'm fucking streaming. You can't.
Okay.
What's wrong with a good pun?
It's a good pun, but no.
No minutes
It's
out for you.
election season. Don't do that shit. I don't want those ads on my channel.
Okay, so multi-attack doesn't specify whether it's a one-handed or two-handed longsword strike, so does it matter?
It matters if they have a shield.
They don't have a shield, but
Two-handed.
their second attack is life drain.
Oh. One-handed. I'll say like one is
Well,
them.
I want.
I don't know. I was gonna say they could do two hands and then whatever.
And then
I don't know.
reach. Yeah, I mean, and also
It's
when
up-
I
it's up to
think
you.
I think of life drain like a dementor, like
so
sucking
it's like-
the life. Like so, I'd say they can do two-handed. Yeah.
Okay.
Right in the French.
Longsword.
Miss.
Damn. Okay. Life drain.
Miss.
15. Damn it. If I kill them with life drain, they become a zombie.
Zombie horde?
One of them would become a
One
zombie
of
at
them
a
becomes
time.
a zombie in a turn.
Yes.
Yeah, but then that's still a problem for them.
Yes.
And we're gonna do the same thing up here to the north with the one next to Bernie.
Perfect. Attack of op. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
So 14 after.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta love the fact that they get a. They are hitting or just the under the amount that they are getting a bonus because of necromancer shit.
Go for it.
Okay.
Did we skip
Uh,
Lily's turn? No, I believe you got a turn, right? You're not on. No,
Oh, she's after Adendu.
we fucking skipped Lily's turn. God damn it. Marion,
Oh, I
finish
thought-
up real quick with the right, and then we'll get over to.
Okay, yeah, it's same thing. Multi-attack, sword, and life.
Miss. Miss.
Man, they're not hitting for shit.
All right, and for you?
I attacked at the beginning of my turn.
Okay, Lily.
All right. Yeah, Roll20 is weird that way. Sometimes it'll just skip for some reason. Anyways, Lily, quick question, Joey. Lily's one of the people that normally has a pretty ridiculous passive perception.
Yes.
Would it be an action to actively perceive?
Yes, unless you're
Oh,
looking
look for
for a
something?
specific detail that
I'm
your
looking for
passive would warrant.
Well, I'm hoping for specific detail because we already know that these soldiers have been lighting things on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Which soldier has the? Well, I don't know if it's just one. Where would Lily wants to find one of those in one of the squads?
That would be an active perception then.
I mean,
It's- It's passive if you wanted to know, like, hey, which of these individuals isn't wielding like their halberds offensively or something like that. Like, but you're looking and trying to see their pockets to see what they have on
Who's
their
holding
side.
the
not
Cantina
even
of
pockets, but you know what? Fuck it. Lily's just gonna gambit on it then.
All right.
She's gonna get right there.
Yep.
And yeah, that's a nice little thing. She's gonna pull out the wand of lightning bolts and fire.
Draw your line.
Give me a second. Where's that
Which-
That's
line?
gonna hit a lot of people.
Which one of those squares has the fire in it?
Exactly.
1 and 9.
And also, they're all wearing metal, and it's wet.
Ooh, that is
Listen,
true.
they only have a +1 to Dex. You don't need.
I'm taking everything I can.
These guys are fucked. All right, so
Lily
you pull
wasn't.
it out and you wand over at them. Roll it in chat. I'll roll my Dex save.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it from Lily's sheet again because it's easier that way. But
They
the DC
failed.
is, I think, 15.
It's not a question they failed.
Yeah, wands are 15.
They rolled a
And they-
10.
And the kid standing behind him. I'm kidding.
No. She drew the line. 27 lightning damage. That is good, and because it's an area of effect, it actually affects all of them. They are not resistant to this.
And of those, so like, and the reason she was looking for lightning because, like, similar to gunpowder, oil can be very not conductive, combustible.
Agreed. That's why I'm gonna say roll a d3, and if you roll a 3, you hit the one holding one.
Ooh.
1 and 3 shot. There's 9 squares.
Oh.
You shot through 3. Come on.
Hey,
Right. Adendu. Commoners are dead. I need deck saves. Oh, thank
Okay,
God, that was...
yeah. I am
Yeah.
disappointed the commoners didn't make any effort to get away.
Well, they're being held hostage. Like, there's a reason you can't get right in front of them and shoot through them all, right? All right. Adendu, you rolled a 4 and an 11. All right, that is 3 failures. They have that good. Did you make a macro, Lily, for the napalm?
Oh shit, no, I did not yet.
Okay.
You
For
weren't
what they
expecting
have
it.
on them, 3d10.
Oh my.
$17, and they are on fucking fire. As is the right, as is Adendu.
17 points of damage.
At the start of each of their turns, they will suffer.
It's that bad. It hurts.
At the start of each of their turns, they will suffer half of that damage again.
Oh, this upcoming turn, they're going to get fucked hard.
Yeah, Bernie. You
Yeah.
hear the explosion, and when you look back there, you can see the fire radiating from them.
We'll just shout in rage as I attack these guys.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah, let me just put this guy as dead.
Oh, but first I'm going to ding, doing, 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 doing. Move over to flanking with the white.
Once they're one size category smaller, you can gain flanking. Remember, they have to be...
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
They do get smaller once they go down certain thresholds of hit points. Oh, shit.
Right.
Speaking of, this group went down a special threshold of hit points.
Nice.
Yeah. You'll be good.
All right, so attack. 24.
That hits.
Second attack. 26.
That hits.
Gonna put a first level smite on that.
Go for it. Nice. All right, let me calculate real quick. 170. Divide. Yep, that's their threshold.
Nice.
So now they have the same to hit, lesser damage.
All right, so I'll step up after and sort of stay in flanking.
Alrighty. All done?
Yep.
Full.
Wait, let me double check. Yeah, that's it.
All right, I take steady aim and shoot at the same one that just got smaller. Heavy crossbow, my friend maker.
The top one?
Yep.
Go for it. 29 hits. Damn, y'all are rolling really good to hit.
Oh, there we go. 48.
Oh.
Criminy!
That's
Rogues. Alrighty, all done?
And I'm done.
Nice. Next up, the shield soldiers. First group has to first make a wisdom save. Surprise, they're also not good at these.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage, Adendu. So what'd you roll damage-wise?
Damage-wise, scrolling up 35.
35. All right, and then Lily, your napalm was how much?
3d10, you said?
We're sticking with the same dice that you rolled,
17.
and it's
Oh.
just half now. The initial impact is bigger.
I think it was 17 and then half.
It was a 17, so half of that would be
9.
8 or 9.
9. Yeah, they also have lesser damage now. That is
They get
going.
smaller.
They did already once.
Okay, I don't know if they. hit
They're
the
not
same
at the
thing.
threshold of going down to a single square yet.
Okay.
Adendu, Halbert, 16.
No.
Halbert, 31.
Yes.
20 points of slashing damage this time. And con save to maintain concentration on your spell, DC 10.
Con save, okay. 1, 2. Oh, it's an advantage ready.
So if it was
14,
advantage,
I think that drops.
Yep,
at 14.
Okay,
a 9, the second one. Wait, why'd you roll 2?
I didn't know it was in advantage mode. That's why. So 14.
Oh, 14. Okay, then you're good. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's still gonna hurt them. Group up here. One of these citizens goes, "The Iron Oath! They come to help us!"
Run to
Bernie?
safety. I shout back.
15 easily deflect their blow. 30, however,
That hits.
for 20 slashing. Are you
17.
concentrating on any spells?
No.
Alrighty. Oh, they have to hit you twice to do their other fun ability. Or they have to hit you once and then have another attack, but yeah. That's both of the groups. Tosha.
Sacred Flame. Southern group.
Go for it.
They need to make a dex save 17. That's a failure for 24 points of damage.
Halved, because that is single target.
Yes.
12. Still a good chunk.
I forgot how much damage Sacred Flame does because it's a cantrip that levels up with
All catnips are insane. All done?
3d8s.
I'm maintaining concentration on haste. Yeah, that's it for now.
Undead do. Start of your turn. That is going to be 9 points of damage. Also, con save to maintain concentration on your spell, DC 10.
Okie dokie. A 9.
Well, your spell goes away.
That's okay. And they are just going to run around.
Boop, boop, boop.
Right there.
Yep.
To flank and go and start bashing with the hammer still.
Bop them.
Pop it. Twist it. Smash it.
Oh god, what's Addenda doing to all their body parts?
24 hits.
And the next one.
That's 22 damage.
Oh!
Double.
Quad damage, right?
No.
Double 20s is rare enough as it is.
It is rare enough, but look at the fucking damage that's about to hit him. Needless to say, that hits. So that's 19 on the first one, and then 16 on the second one. Yeah, this group is growing smaller, Adendu. Down to just a couple of lowly soldiers that are still on fucking fire.
How about fucking fire?
I will move forward to keep on their flank.
Alrighty, all done?
Yes, all done.
Lily this time. not skipping you.
All right. So I was debating on going to help the southern group, but that just got kind of much smaller. Lily will run up to to go start. Basically, we're flanking this group with Bernie.
Yes, you are. They're small enough now. Getting into their range, they will take an attack of opportunity, however.
Are they still in the formation despite being like attacked from multiple sides?
Yes, they just deal a lot less damage. 20.
That'll hit. Oh wait, no, just 20?
No, 27 to hit, 20 damage. I didn't ask
okay.
if... I apologize. Does 27 hit?
Yeah, 27 hits.
All right, 20 damage.
That's my temp hit points gone, but hey. Fun fact about that. Bonus action, get those hit points back.
Does that just go to you, or does it also go to the white?
The bonus temporary hit points?
Yeah, I know
Is there
Jimmy's
range?
was a field.
Oh,
That
that,
hit
that,
everybody.
was Jimmy's. I'm armorer, though, so it only goes to me.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, sorry. I'll not interrupt.
Yeah, and then just punching with her gauntlets.
Punch it louder. 23 just barely hits.
Yeah, should be at advantage, right? Because
Flanking, yes. So 23 just barely hits on the first attack. And then 23 just barely hits on the second attack.
Yep. And now they also have disadvantage on attacking anyone but Lily.
Nice.
Nice.
Don't they have disadvantage for attacking anyone except Bernie?
No.
Okay.
I just can't move more than 30 feet away from me.
You're not that paladin. Okay.
That would have been funny though.
It's like,
I have a different group that actually has that combo. It is so... I just... Wet noodle fighting. That's... Marion.
Okay, Lily, why do you have to burn my shit? I go up to my white and use my action to stamp out the fucking fire.
Do you
with
have
my
the...
cloak.
Oh, your cloak. Okay. You have to give me a survival check. DC 14.
you know, I think Marion should be used to Lily accidentally setting his shit on fire.
That's why he's mad. I'm gonna use possession advantage on this, or recap advantage, I guess. Because I don't want to waste my new guy.
16. He is saved from burning. However,
Thank
at the start of his... Oh, he takes his turn directly after your turn.
Yep.
So it's fine.
That's why I had to sacrifice my attack, which isn't going to do a lot.
Hey.
All right, so that's my turn. The white is going to do... Can the white benefit from flanking with Adendu?
Yes.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, whites are just the cusp of being able to get attacks of opportunity.
All right.
So they can give
multi-attack.
and gain.
Multi-attack.
7 misses.
Wow. Okay. Life drain.
Misses.
Okay. And same thing up front, but it's not an advantage.
Yeah, it is. They're flanking with Bernie.
Oh,
Does your-
I didn't realize I had that angle.
Does your necromancer stuff give bonuses to the whites other than HP?
They get a plus. They get an extra to damage, but not to hit.
It's balanced. Yeah, you see it cuts right through them to get to Bernie.
Gotcha.
Flanking. Yep.
19.
Misses.
Life drain.
That hits.
That's, okay.
Come on. Oh,
So,
if you get them
it's
to
a
the next
save.
threshold, you get a zombie.
So here's the problem with this.
Yeah.
It's a crit hit, but it's a DC Constitution save.
It's weird.
Let me. I'll.
Roll it in
can't-
chat.
I'm gonna have to. Let me copy it because it doesn't let.
I'm
me.
just lurking it up in the compendium. Right. Addendum rights. Right.
Yeah.
Nimble right.
Just white.
WIGHT.
Yep.
Goddamn whites. All right, there we go. Life drain. No, it's the hit point maximum is the saving throw. They take the damage regardless.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so they take 5 plus 5.
10.
So you take 10 necrotic damage.
Oh, no. Okay.
1 point short of
And
threshold.
con save. You
The
guys
DC is
are.
13.
This is at a -4. So 30.
Jeez!
They are good at 2 things.
You said -4.
Yeah,
plus
because there's less of
21.
them. Yeah, there's less of them. Hey, squads have benefits. They're good.
Okay.
But anyways,
Alright,
they take the
that's-
10 and their
that's
hit point
all
maximum is fine.
Miriam's turn.
Alrighty. Next up, Bernie.
Yeah, so I'm curious, sort of, while I've seen some of the soldiers in the squad get slain, does it look like their souls also are siphoned off?
Yes, it does.
Alright. I'll say that in Semnian. Whatever you brought here will destroy your souls when you die. And then I attack.
The Empire will rule the world.
I would have crit too.
Come on,
Alright,
give.
so that's-
Can the paladin has, please?
Wait, no, that was. Wait, no, my attack was a crit. I didn't count for the double damage.
Oh, so it's another 10.
So it was, yeah, so it was 20 total, another 10 necrotic.
Get yourself a zombie.
Yeah!
His army grows.
All right, and they're down
This
to.
one's permanent too,
Oh,
but
Bernie.
it doesn't get the benefits.
Bernie, you have to move.
Alright. Yeah.
Since he was in the horde, I'm gonna put him over here.
Yeah. Here. That's where it was. Right there.
And I'll shout out to the others. Spare the last one.
Oh, there's 2 of them there. You have to get them a little lower. They just take up a 5. It's. Yeah.
Yep.
Hit points wise, there's definitely 2 soldiers remaining. Alright, all done?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is 2 attacks. Fulgencio.
All right. Let's make some friends.
At first, I hated your name, but now that I keep saying it, it's fucking addictive. It's a fun name. Which group, top or bottom?
The top.
Oh, yeah.
Top.
Save the last one. Go ahead, roll your damage.
Oops. Double headshot.
40. There's 1 remaining.
I'm sorry, I misread the ability. It rises in a day.
Oh, so tomorrow there'll be a zombie. Don't worry about
Yep.
it, guys.
Come back. All right. I'm done.
Marion, I'll say that you kept track of that body. Just
Yes.
all right, all done, Valencio.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, shield soldiers. They're on fucking fire. It was 17 last time, right? So
Yes.
9. Whew, that is rough on them. But they are no longer within. Okay, that's good. There's an undead thing, and there's a undead thing. They're gonna go after you at 10-2.
Ah,
14 misses. 29.
Hits.
15 damage now that they're down to 1 square.
Okie dokie.
All right. The last remaining soldier. Scheiß for the Empire! And he's going to go over, pick up the contraption, and light a fuse. Smash it. So, Bernie.
Anyone have any reactions here?
Yeah, that'd be good.
It would be good. I wish I had something.
Bernie. White. Lily. Oh. They're
I can't put my shield over
Where-
something else.
Wait, Joey, roll a d3. See if he's one of the soldiers that has a thingamajig.
Oh, he hasn't. He got it from the one that's on the ground.
Hey,
Don't I get an attack of opportunity if he interacts with an object in front of me?
Not.
doesn't he
It-
need an active action to use a perception check?
He knows who had it. That's like me asking your cleric, hey, did you know that your ally had diamonds on them? I didn't do
No,
that.
because they didn't tell me their inventory.
I didn't do that. You just went,
Mr.
they
Military,
knew.
what happens if you have to grab someone else's armor or bullets?
Yeah.
Got it. He picks it up. He lights the fuse. Oh,
Just holding it.
shit. Yeah, it's burning. The fuse is burning. He can't throw it yet. Dolsha, that's dangerous.
I would create and destroy water right above him to
Sure.
just smother the fuse. Because the fuse isn't napalm, right?
No, it's a fuse.
So I'm going to create, destroy water, and just
Lily,
knock
keep
out
that
the
idea, napalm fuses. But yeah, that's...
Well, the thing is waxed fuses, but it's, you know,
It doesn't stop the fire from going out.
yeah.
Yep, the fuse goes out with gallons of water dropped on top of him. He just rotates and looks at you, Dolsha.
I just imagine he looks up in the sky. It's like, wow, the rain here in Tal'Dorei.
I would like to sort of
It's
know.
very localized.
Adendu, 9 more fire.
just look at them and say to them, Ian, you should listen to him.
9 more fire on you, Adendu, and it is now your turn.
Okie dokie. Which team should we keep alive? Like one of each team, was it?
I think we just need one guy.
I think
Yeah,
you guys
Bernie
got it
told
then.
this group to keep one alive.
Oh, okay.
One who's not already burning.
Yeah, that one's going to be hard
yeah,
to
these
save.
fuckers are burning. They're gonna die.
Yeah. You could just walk
don't-
away and he's probably fucked.
Yeah, I don't
Then-
think I was in earshot of when Bernie said that, but we'll find out.
They're going to use Toll of the Dead.
Oh, told that dead. So it's a wisdom save?
Yes.
12. Go ahead and roll your 4d12.
We're level 15.
3d12.
Sorry, 3d12. I apologize. Nowhere near as good.
Hey, if you want to give Miriam a 9th level spell, I'm all for it.
Not yet. Not yet. Oh, he's looking fucked up.
And that's necro damage as well.
Yeah, he's looking fucked up.
Is it enough that he won't survive the next round of burning?
Probably not.
And as second action, can they try to put the flames out now?
On the soldier?
On themselves.
Oh, yes, you absolutely can. You just need a thick, like, blanket, something that can smother it.
Does my cloak work?
Well, the cloak is currently on fire. Well, no, it hit your face. Yeah, pull it out. Give me a survival check. You whip it around and...
11.
Oh, that's not high enough.
That's fine.
All right. Lily.
Yes. Yeah, Bernie can knock this guy out. Lily's gonna, I guess, probably return to the other one. If oh shit, I don't think I can reach that far.
Don't you have 40?
Do I?
Do you have bonus action dash?
No. Oh yeah, I do. I keep forgetting I have rogue shit.
You are the
Sometimes.
fastest person in the part. Well, second fastest person.
Yeah.
Fastest?
Yeah. So
Tied.
bonus action dash to do that.
Yep, stand on the dead body.
Yep. No time to worry about that. Yeah, and you know what? She's just gonna end the soldier's misery if she can. And she's pulling out acid rot to do so.
Ooh, hit him. Hit him.
Venom.
Hit
The
him.
first time with that.
Hit him.
Wait a minute.
She
Now
she
that
didn't
she's-
use it.
Now that
for-
she's a robot, does she still does she not suffer from the thing because she's not dragon anymore?
Her soul is draconic.
Okay, so it's enough to. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want to screw her over, but you were very specific. Only dragons could use that when we found it.
20 misses, 17 misses, 19 misses.
See, that's why I don't use it either.
I mean,
Not
plus
as good with it.
11, you rolled very poorly.
9, 6, 8, yeah.
Yeah. All done?
I guess that's all I got.
Mirian.
I'm gonna back up and then she'll touch him.
Back it up. Don't let me out. 21 misses.
Even when they're at this state?
It's full plate mail armor, large phalanx shield.
Okay.
Plus
Okay,
defensive.
but-
Yeah, they're 22. They sit at 22.
The white at the bottom is gonna. Oops, that was the normal longsword, but it doesn't matter.
15 misses.
All right.
Now
and
soul
like-
suck. 8 misses.
Okay,
Oh, no.
and so whites are actually intelligent, so he is going to follow Bernie's command to try to knock this fucker out, because I told him to follow Bernie.
All right.
So he's going to take 2 longsword strikes at non-lethal.
Swing, swing. 23 hits.
Yay!
Hey,
10, right?
That's 12.
12?
Yeah, because the longsword damage is 7,
Plus your
which is 5.
proficiency. Yeah, so 12. Yeah. All right, he takes 12. Next
Is that
one.
enough to knock him out?
Not yet.
Damn it. Second, or
Soldiers are hardy fucks.
non-lethal
okay,
life
second
drain?
longsword attack with the knockout.
23 hits.
Wow,
Another
that
12.
guy is, this top one is the best. So it's another 12. Knocked out? That's
Knocked
it.
out.
Yay. And this guy gives you a and that white gives you a salute, Bernie. Whites are intelligent. They have a 0 intelligence. They're as smart as any of these villagers.
But they
The
speak Hungry,
undead
which is
are saluting that paladin.
they actually know the languages they know in life. They can speak.
Wow, that's great. Holy shit, yeah.
It's all Zemnian.
Bernie, your turn. He's just saluting you.
Yeah. That guy over there is about to burn
He's
away. it
on
seems like.
fucking fire.
Yeah. So I'm just lowering my shoulders a little bit, and I'll look at the commoners around here, and I'll say to them, gather up their weapons, leave through the south gate.
Roll me persuasion. Let's see if you can... Yeah, persuasion. Let's see if you can motivate them through your words to get out of their shock and awe.
Advantage because Iron Oath?
Yes. Yeah,
All right.
totally.
Woo.
17?
17.
Not bad. Damn. Do you have no charisma skills?
No.
I love it.
I think he's got intimidation, but no.
No, I don't.
No, he has none of them. Wait, performance, right? Yeah. Anyways,
No.
some of them,
matters.
some of them look terrified, and the guy right next to you just reaches down, picks up one of the halberds. The other dude picks up a shield, and they both just start running. Then the others are beginning to react as well. All right, all done?
No, that was just sort of a thing I said. So I'll pull out the manacles I have and start tying up that guy, and
Very good.
also stuffing something in his mouth,
A sock.
like a wet cloth or something from
Yeah.
one of the other dead guys.
Joey, Lily, because the South soldiers, their bodies are burning because of napalm. No one's putting those out.
Yeah.
Lily's gonna go over to the top ones.
Well, we're not
and-
out yet. We're not out of initiative yet. It
never
matters
mind.
for certain people's turns. All right, so Bernie, you all done? After manacling?
Yep.
All right, Fulgencio.
All right, we'll move forward, and those are the ones that are on fire. Is that right?
Yep. There's one guy left. He's on fire, screaming.
All right. McBrand.
Misses.
19 misses. All right, that's it.
All right, now we are out of initiative as the guy turns into a pile of ash on the ground.
That's why I
And he's
missed.
still on fire.
I will go over to help smother the fire on Adidu.
Uh-huh.
So survival, you said?
It is survival, yes.
And I
Lily
also-
will flash that.
So 16. Thank you.
Perfect. The Dendu is no longer on fire. So,
Dendu, how hurt are you?
I'm gonna drag the unconscious soldier with me, and just move over here next to Ondedu, and I see that she's taken quite a beating. So I'll use 40 points of lay on hands.
as you run over here, you see this goblin who's been hiding away in a barrel in the street turns their head to look at you. Baron? And when you look down at them, their eyes go wide and they run screaming away from you.
Do I recognize that person?
Yes, Mizgok. They work at one of the local taverns quite frequently. They would sit by your table and chat with you since neither of you really fit in here in Drina, so it just kind of one of those passive, we're both outsiders, so you know.
And now he's
Are they
running away
running
from him.
away or towards?
Away.
Towards person?
I want to roll an insight check.
$19. Holy shit. What's your DC?
Wow. My DC is 20.
Yeah, definitely not 14. 20. All right, they are held. Insight 27. Bernie, they recognized you at the side profile, but when you looked at them, they look horrified at you.
I'll go over and I'll cast a puzzled glance over at the rest of the group, and yeah, I'll go over,
So,
stand in front of him, and just,
rest of the group. When Bernie looks at you, his eyes are black. There's no longer any color within them. His teeth look a little sharpened, and you can see horns from the side of his head that are beginning to protrude out that are much darker than the horns that he had.
Whoa.
Oh.
Stand still. I'm gonna start looking at his like teeth and eyes. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Here.
hang on, Miriam. I'll turn back to the goblin. Don't have time for a dental inspection.
Your eyes have no irises. I hold up a mirror or a glass thing that he can look at his face with.
I'll just take hold a grip on the goblin, Giznok, I mean.
Giznok, yeah.
While I'm looking at the mirrors. Do I look different with my true seeing also?
With your
like an
true
external-
seeing, you can see these features the same. But
Right.
looking in your reflection, there's something wispy, like filtering off of your body. Not really like spiritual. It seems like it's coming from inside you.
I don't know what that is. And I'll look back to Giznok. It's me. You don't have to fear me. We're trying to save you all.
Their eyes, the only thing they can move right now under hold person.
Yeah, I'll just release my grip on them and turn them around towards the street, kind of. Okay. Yeah, I know I don't feel quite myself. But we still have a mission to do here. I'm sorry if I was being a bit reckless. This is difficult to deal with. Undeadu, are you okay?
I will be fine, thank you.
Alright, good.
Want me to release them?
Sure.
Understood. And then they will release old person.
Shit. Baron. Baron, hey, sorry about that. You looked like the other ones.
What other ones?
We got to get out of the street. They do frequent patrols around here. Come on. I have a little spot.
Alright. Everyone, and also gesture for any remaining commoners that might be there.
Yeah. Luckily, almost everybody else went fleeing away already. It's just her who was crawling out of a barrel while hiding.
Right.
So, off the streets, everyone. Off the streets. Over here. Wow. Definitely keep a menagerie with you, don't you?
Guess you could say that.
So, as you're all walking away, she brings you over to the to some type of house that looks like it has been inspected, but it's on this localized road where they haven't destroyed everything quite yet. She brings you inside, and you see that there's about another 5 or 6 people huddled up in the corners, just hiding, being quiet, looking completely terrified due to the sounds of battle that just took place outside. The explosions, the clanging of blades, the yelling, the screaming, all of it. Looking at some of these individuals, Giznok looks over at you. I suppose you're here to save us, right?
Yes. I have sworn an oath to defend our home. What can you tell me about what's been happening here? I mean, we know there is a warehouse, and they have taken people to one of the schoolhouses as well. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Well, many of us, when it started happening, we took shelter wherever we could, you know? People that are used to hiding from authority when we need to. We were the ones to start to move and create small groups and hide away. I've been out on the look trying to find other groups of people hiding still, but it appears that the Zemnians are burning down houses once they go looking for people. They investigate through, and if they find someone, they take them out and burn it in front of them, and in the hopes that they can find someone's, family that they hid away better than themselves. So we've been trying to save people as best as we can.
Good. Bernie's obviously conflicted about what to say as well, but you need to get as many as you can and let the word spread that to get out of the city. The southeast gate is clear for now. We'll try to rescue those we can.
So, everyone other than Miriam, you can hear the 7 people hobbled over in the corner whispering to each other. Why is this devil helping us? Why is he wearing that armor? Oh, he's lying. No, they've controlled her. They're going to kill us. Oh, these damn devils, they're going to kill us all.
And then do you pull out their instruments and start playing it to attempt to soothe the area?
You may. All of you proficient in insight, you know that they're referring to Bernie as the damn devil.
And the only other devil I really have reference to is Ekra.
Mm-hmm.
Is he starting to look more Ekra-like in terms of, appearance? more devilish than tiefling.
Roll me a religion check.
Guidance.
Given we know of his progenitor is from that weird floor, is he getting... Can I, like, help refine her search? Sorry.
You're proficient in religion, right?
Yes.
Then yes. Roll again, Tolsha, just in case.
And I don't know if Lily's available to help because I mentioned she's getting rid of the bodies and looting for napalm. But would she be able to flash your genius to help?
I'll say sure. And also, each of the squads had one napalm. One squad's napalm got blown up by a lightning bolt. The other squad's got extinguished. So you have that one.
Yeah, I'm tracking that one.
Good.
Just to reiterate for everyone, I did tell you after we got back from hell that my progenitor is apparently someone called Lord Mora, the Greater Devil.
24.
But
With Flash... Sorry, go ahead.
I haven't been able to do any research on that devil. Yeah.
With Flash, that is 29.
29. Tolsha, you're examining him, taking in the features, and one common phrasing that everybody accepts is the eyes are the gateway to the soul. By the looks of this, and from what you know about tieflings in general, the closer they are to incredible powers, the more bizarre or extreme their transformation is. You're guessing that Bernie has to have some type of mental turmoil happening right now that is pushing him closer to his progenitor's alignment. Now, he still has been 100% humanoid, but you can see the struggle is manifesting thanks to his tiefling heritage.
Bernie.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going through your mind right now, considering everything that's happening, and I can only imagine. But whatever conflict is raging inside of you is pushing more towards the tiefling progenitor side of things. That part of your bloodline is starting to manifest stronger.
Doesn't matter. I have a duty. We need to continue.
Joey,
This was only 2 groups of soldiers.
at what point is Lily done with the bodies?
We'll say right about now.
All right, hearing Bernie wanting to continue, Lily's gonna go up to Bernie and slap him.
I'll
You need
punch
to
her
calm-
right back.
That's new behavior for him.
It is.
You need to calm down, Bernie. Do you... If going and doing a suicide mission is your duty, then that's not something I'm going to bring Miriam along with. What you're doing right now is going to get you and others killed. Do you think I don't understand what you're going through right now? Because I know you saw what I went through. You saw how
And I put my life on the line for you. You owe me the same. Now, we are not done here. I'm going to walk out.
Lily's gonna grapple Bernie.
Post athletics.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to do something very interesting right now, Joey.
Okay.
Sending to Lord Moira.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to ask, you don't know me, but your tiefling child bloodline, whatever you want to call it, is starting to manifest more traits. What's happening? What's he changing to?
Roll me a d20. Let's see if it reaches them. That was close to failing.
That was close. This is a Hail Mary, because I know Bernie wants nothing to do with it, but this is not good.
I authentically was not anticipating this.
That's always a good thing.
Hey, welcome to my world. Twice he's done this to me.
Not to be a stickler though, but we haven't seen him. We don't know what he looks like.
Oh, sending stipulates it's somebody that you've met or somebody that you're familiar with, correct?
Which you are familiar.
Yeah, you're not familiar, you just have a name. That's not familiarity, that's...
I can't...
As far as you're concerned, John Doe, you haven't had any time to look into this person. So yeah, get that spell slot back.
Okay.
So, Lily, as you leap to grab onto Bernie and try to hold him back, very quickly he spins you and slams you onto the ground, and Bernie, a moment soon enough, you catch yourself holding your axe ready to swing.
If I owe you a debt
You need to
because of...
stop and look at what I'm doing.
Yes, look at what you're doing.
You see,
And-
there are. Can I just role play for a moment, guys?
Yeah.
You see, there are like wetness starting to come in his eyes, and there's obviously something going on inside his head, and he drops the axe. I'm sorry. I need to do something. I can't just stand by. It's tearing me in 5 directions. I'm sorry, Lily. I didn't mean to harm you. You know I don't.
I know. Let's be honest, I had it coming one of these days too. Anyways, but listen, you need to calm down, Bernie. I know what it's like to have my whole life upheaved right in front of me and not be able to do anything. But at the moment, we are not able to do much, if anything at all. Let us prepare and do things properly, because you're not just my brother, Bernie. You are Bernie, the paladin of the Lawbearer. I'm trying to think of other names, but like Lily would say, it's things like that would reaffirm Bernie is this like paragon of who she sees as the Lawbearer now, instead of just some distant deity kind of thing.
See, there's like the glint of reflection in his eyes, and I close my eyes and start breathing slowly, muttering those same words that I said when we first saw the city burning. Keep your eyes on the goal, stay rational, and protect who you can. It's like he's reminding himself. And I know this is very much a stretch, Joey, but can I, at this point, use, because I have one viewer inspiration from Otis.
Sure.
Can I use that one now to re-roll that same,
Yes.
that save?
Yes.
It feels very fitting.
Yes.
All right. So thank you very much, Otis.
Thank you.
And let's see. That's not, and I'll also use the session inspiration if I can.
Sure. Advantage.
And
It's
you know
about
what?
time. Get rid. Yeah.
And because why not?
27.
32, because Lily's gonna flash with her hug.
As you give a very deep sigh, the fatigue of this day rolls completely through you. You feel a tension that's been happening at the center of your back this entire time release, and you collapse to the ground tired, just barely able to keep your eyes open as everyone you look at Bernie and his eyes have gone back to having color in them again. And I think this is a great place for us to end the session. Whew. We'll see you all next time.